Today in Cloud Gaming News, we're going to be talking about Stadia and a bunch of new pro games coming for the month of August, as well as some stats shared by Microsoft that are very interesting in regards to Xbox Cloud Gaming. But to kick things off, we're going to be talking about some new patents shared by Sony, as well as a rumor going around that they may be interested in buying Square Enix, so let's get to it. It should come to no surprise that Sony is going to involve themselves more in cloud gaming and are considering upgrading their cloud gaming tech, but a recent patent shows that we may see a new web browser experience come soon. As I mentioned previously, this isn't that unbelievable considering Sony has to play catch up in this space. Luna, GeForce Now, and Google Stadia all offer a web browser experience, and it plays a pivotal role in cloud gaming. After all, most devices out there have a web browser application. Not to mention, if you want to get your cloud gaming service on iOS, it definitely seems you need to do it through a web app. Hopefully, this is just the start of much more to come when it comes to PlayStation's cloud gaming solution through PS Plus Premium, because it does need some work. While my overall experience using it has been pretty positive in terms of gameplay and visuals, I do think it is a huge drawback that it's still limited to PS4 hardware and earlier. It'll be interesting to watch how and when Sony will make these updates and changes, but for now, let's switch over to a rumor in the Sony camp. As per usual with rumors, always take them as they are, a rumor until further confirmation comes officially. This rumor comes from Eidos Montreal's founder, Stéphane Delstaus, who had the following to share. If I read between the lines, Square Enix Japan was not committed as we hoped initially, and there are rumors obviously that with all these activities of mergers and acquisitions that Sony would really like to have Square Enix within their wheelhouse. I heard rumors that Sony said they're really interested in Square Enix Tokyo but not the rest, so I think Square Enix CEO Yosuke Matsuda-san put it like a garage sale. It's very interesting to hear all this, honestly, and I wouldn't really put it past Square Enix to be interested in a buyout. They already have an extremely close relationship to Sony and a very long history together as well. But as per usual, this is just a rumor for now, so take it as it is and we'll see what happens. Google has posted the latest This Week on Stadia blog post, which has revealed the Stadia Pro titles for the month of August, and they include the following: Saints Row the Third Remastered, Monster Jam Steel Titans 2, Calico, Shantae Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition, Murder by Numbers, and Welcome to Elk. That's 6 additional Stadia Pro titles this month, and once again, I gotta admit, while these games may or may not speak to you individually, it's great to see much more games being added to the service. I think it really increases the value of Stadia Pro overall, especially if you're not somebody with a 4K display and just want more games to play at a very cheap price. Alongside this, it was also announced that The Fate of the Forgotten City will be a new game coming to Stadia July 28th. It's described as a narrative-driven time loop adventure in ancient Rome, where you discover the ruins of an ancient underground city, travel 2,000 years into the past, and unravel the mystery of who destroyed it by cleverly exploring the power to wind back time. I can't say I've heard of the game myself, but it is sitting at an overwhelmingly positive review score on Steam, and it was BAFTA nominated. Now, I debated adding this in because I do think it's a bit of a leak, and it's not really confirmed until it is by Google themselves. But initially, when the blog post was posted, in the preview image there was one additional game that wasn't talked about. And that's the Dungeon of Nalbuick, the Amulet of Chaos. It's made by the same publisher, so I could see exactly why it would make its way over to Stadia alongside their previous title, but I won't go into it too far until we get official confirmation from Google themselves, because this may have just been a mistake or a game that got cancelled, who knows. The last bit of Stadia news from the blog post revolves around Wavetale and free play days. This Stadia exclusive title will be available for everyone to play for free July 28th through August 1st, so if you've been wanting to check it out, this is a perfect time to do so. Now, before moving on to the Xbox news, I do want to remind all Stadia Pro subscribers to claim the following titles. That includes Grime, Epistory Typing Chronicles, Nanotale, One Hand Clapping, Killer Queen Black, and It Came From Outer Space, and 8 Brains. They will be leaving on the 1st, but you'll be able to continue to play them as long as they're claimed before then and you're still subscribed to Stadia Pro. Microsoft has recently had their earnings call happen, and we learned some very interesting numbers from Xbox. And that's that Xbox hardware and revenue is down 11%, Xbox content and services are down 6%, and gaming revenue is down 7%. To be very clear, these numbers are expected considering what's happening this year. With most of the restrictions being gone, most people are heading outside. And despite year-over-year dips in Q4, fiscal year 2022 has been a record year for Xbox with $16.2 billion in revenue. That means this is their second highest Q4 ever in gaming. So while it definitely sounds negative, trust me when I say that they're still very much so happy with their position. On top of this, a very interesting stat was shared about Xbox Cloud Gaming and Fortnite. It was officially stated that more than 4 million people have streamed Fortnite on Xbox Cloud Gaming, including over 1 million who were new to the Xbox ecosystem. It's really hard to deny the impact and the draw of a fully free-to-play cloud gaming market, especially when it comes to an extremely popular game like Fortnite. Over 1 million people have never played on Xbox, and suddenly they did. No matter how it's spun, that's pretty impressive. Making cloud gaming easy to access and a low barrier of entry in terms of cost is extremely important, and this is just further proof of that statement. And with that, we wrapped up all the cloud gaming news of the day. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out. And if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. Today's end of video message is just going to be a reminder that we have a new community Discord, so if you haven't already, be sure to join it for some upcoming game nights, and I will be doing a giveaway next week, and that's going to be the best place to participate. So if you're interested, the link to it will be in the description below, as well as the pinned comment of this video. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything cloud gaming related, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.